Hey guys, Zelonius here. Welcome back to another video on the channel. In today's video, we are going to take a clip from one of my recent streams. I'll say a clip, a full 90-minute game, High Division Rivals. Me showing you my new team playing in the 4-2-1-3. I will do a tactics video for this tomorrow, showing you the tactics that I'm going to be using this FUT Champs. And yeah, in these gameplay tips, tutorial videos, you get to see me play a full game and I analyze it for you. I break down some of the bad stuff I do, some of the good stuff. If you watch these videos in depth and take down what I'm doing, you can see the controller input too. It will help you guys improve at the game. As always, appreciate you tuning into the channel. Let's get into the video. Are you sick to death of getting out teamed on FC26? Do you want that God squad you've always been dreaming of? Check out IGGM.com today. The best and most reliable place to get coins for your ultimate team. Use the link in the description and code ZEL at checkout for a huge 8% discount. Check out IGGM.com today. Okay, here we are. As a side note, if you look at that, that's the pause of me on my stream. Looks kind of funny. Here we go. Let's get into the game. So, I was trying out the Anthony Gordon Champions League cards at left wing instead of Nico Williams, and I've got Big Dan Burn at centre back. So, this is a High Division Rivals game. Let's see how we get on. So you can see second man pressing. Generally, if you get enough men behind the ball, you will block most things. You just have to be careful that you don't be too passive. You can see I'm always triggering the run. There you go, beautiful running behind. Not really sure what was going on there, that he just wouldn't show on his right. We got pretty lucky then, but I feel like I deserved a goal from that through ball. But this through ball here, watch it again. Okay, now you can see he's on the run already. I'm always looking to, even though I don't play it straight away, play it now. I just wanted him to show on his right. If he just shot on his right, it was a goal. But those through balls in behind are deadly. 4-2-1-3, 4-4-1-1, 4-5-1. You can do it in all of them. Any player, wing who's really quick, send them on a run. You'll get these through balls. It's a really OP way of scoring on this game. See there, I'm just kind of trying to stand my ground, wait for him to kind of step into me. Tiki-taka's really nice here. Able to just play safely out the back. Try and just be careful. The guy's pressing quite aggressively. Don't want to give the ball away stupidly. That triangle of Busquets, Mariota and Alba's really nice. Triggering on a run again. Great through ball. I think I misaimed that shot, but really good through ball behind again. Easy goal if I just aimed the finesse right. You can see there, already making lots of chances from that. You can see my corner technique that I use here. Trigger, lock onto Dan Burn at the back post. Square it. Boom. This corner technique's stupid, by the way. If you just put someone tall as centre back as your back post player, head it back across. It's an easy goal. It's just stupid. I've scored quite a few since I've started doing that. You can make it even better if you player lock when the ball's in the air, but whenever I'm not very good at player locking, it just seems to glitch out. But if you're good at it, it's really OP. So this point we're 2-0 up. Long way to go still. I can tell my opponent's good. I've had a good start. I think my opponent's a bit liable to the through balls in behind, so I'll keep trying to target them, but he seems decent. Soon as I saw there was any chance of that through ball coming off, I just rushed the keeper out. If you don't rush keepers out when those people can get in and go quite easily. Yeah, I'm not triggering a run there because I don't really have the time to play the through ball. You shouldn't always look to play through balls. If you don't have time to actually get it off, then you're just going to get tackled. Sometimes it is better to just go to feet and build up more properly. Constantly trying to drag midfielders back, get my defence in shape. Very nice by Marquinhos there. The intercept plus is probably the best play style for centre backs. Good bit of enforcer there. You can see constantly just my play styles in action. Using Anthony Gordon's running behind there to generate some space. Mariota probably ran a bit further than I wanted there. I was a bit surprised. Kind of is what box crasher is like there. Yeah, good pass there. Keeper maybe could have got it, but it's hard around the edge of the box. The opponent there, what he did was good play. If you can get around the edge of the box and have options, just be patient, It's very hard to get the ball off you. Tiki-taka there with Frankie de Jong as well. It's quick, just makes the pass accurate. I knew I was probably in trouble. I think when I streamed at the time, I remember saying, like, this isn't good. And then, obviously, I conceded. Okay, you probably know what we're going to try and go for here. If you see someone do this, you need to move your keeper there quick. There you go. 2 goals from that. It's a pretty easy way of scoring goals if you can get used to it. And it's not very complicated, is it? Let's be real. But in that situation, you need to move your keeper. It's not some OP crazy technique that's impossible to stop. Just look at Dan Burn then stepping in. What a unit. Yeah, you can stop that corner every single time without fail just by moving your keeper. I need to text my thumbnail guy to ask him if he's actually got the thumb. See there, just to get my midfield back, get your midfield back straight away in shape. They're forced through, but there's just not the spacing behind. Lam as well as intercept plus. There, I'm trying to be aggressive. I'm not too worried there. Dan Burns covering it. Good tackle by Albert. I don't like, by the way, that the AI can step in and make tackles like that. It's a bit crazy. I don't really think that should be in the game. I kind of think forced him into doing something he didn't want to do there. Got Usman out what? Not really used him much this half so far. Finesses from there are very good, but I had to play around me, so sometimes it can affect the composure on it. Yeah, I think the guy started marking it now. At that point, I should have just gone near post and aimed it a bit more properly. I think that would have been a really good chance if I've only just started doing it really. Bit silly that trick there. I've only just started doing it recent, that corner. And if they don't mark it, I score a lot, but I need to mix it up when they're marking it. See there, I'm constantly marking the runs in behind. I want to put pressure on people, and I want to make it hard for them. But you have to cover. Look at that from Dan Burr. What a tackle! You have to cover the through balls in behind. My philosophy when it comes to defending, you'll have heard me say this before if you watch my content. You need to mark the most dangerous thing when it comes to defending. There's no good putting lots of pressure on if you just leave a through ball in behind. Through balls on this game, crazy. You need to mark the most dangerous thing. That is nearly always going to be a through ball. Probably should have double tapped that. If we look here, this was a nice build up to be honest, but when it gets to a certain position, should have double tapped. There. A double tap through ball there across there probably gives me a goal. Just being aware of things like that. I don't really know what I was doing there with Marquinhos, I'm not going to lie. Dan Burn, unit. Honestly, this Dan Burn is up there for the best centre-back in the game, which is not something I thought I'd ever be saying on a FIFA game. But that card's crazy. I really like using him. Beautiful. Really nice use of meta things here and what works in the game. So we're building up with the midfield. Use that pass into Gordon. Play to feet. Now, this is Van Dijk. I hold L2. You can see there on the controller input. I'm holding L2 the second I get it. He holds Van Dijk off and then just turn finesse plus. It's an easy goal. But if you have anybody with decent physical stats and enforcer, hold L2 and they can just turn the body like that. They can roll someone like Van Dijk. Van Dijk's one of the best centre-backs in the game when it comes to like 50-50 physical stuff. It doesn't matter. Enforcer, even the normal version, it's not plus. Just allows you to spin like that. And then when you have 5-star weak foots, finesse plus or driven, you can just do that and just turn and spin. It's an easy goal. Trying to put a bit of pressure on there, make it hard for him. There, I'm just going to get rid of the ball now. I don't know what I was doing. I should have just got rid of the ball. But we're going to have football 4-1. So just at this point, honestly, the smart thing to do would be to slow the game down because the game's over in reality if I just don't do stupid stuff. Beautiful play there. Crazy save, to be fair, from the keeper. That was really nice play. Using the width, cutbacks, things like that. Yeah, I'm not really sure what I was doing there. Good press there. Knew where he wanted to go. Again, tiki-taka plus just so nice to build it up. Probably should have gone to Amiga there after one more touch. At this point, we're just trying to circulate around the middle. I can see there that I'm putting traps. I kind of mark there and leave a gap there, but I can constantly go back there. The one thing I really don't want here is to get a pass into one of his striker's feet and turn me. He's just constantly trying to build up for that. Maybe a bit too aggressive there, left a bit of a gap. Good defending there. Good play out the back there. Tiki-taka again really shining through. Trigger a run on Gordon. Just don't really get what was happening there. Clearly didn't want it to go to Alba, wanted it to Mariona. But again, getting the midfield back, trying to be hard to break down. As soon as we lose it, just making the shape. Really nice play by Alba there. I kind of just gave it away, but stupid there, forced it. Big Dan Burn, what a boy. Driven past there, just a bit harder to intercept. Triggering a run on Mariano just to get forward a bit. I don't really know what I was doing there. You should be dicking about with it at the back like that. Good keeper movement. Short corners are pretty OP. Very, very hard to stop them. EA have said that they've patched them. I've not really noticed much different. Don't know about you guys, but I hate playing against short corners. Yeah, eventually scored. Very hard to mark those, even when you do the right thing. You'd have to try to put pressure and cover dangerous areas. Good play there. Was constantly trying to recycle it, try and make it hard for opponent. The opponent's been pressured a bit more. He definitely played a bit better second half, I would say. Shouldn't be sliding there, unless I'm certain I'm going to get the ball. Really dumb goal. I've gone from 4-1 up pretty in charge of the game to out of nowhere, only one goal in it. I just didn't need to overcommit there, Marquinhos. I do dumb stuff on this game sometimes. There's nothing wrong with being aggressive and stepping in for a tackle where it's there. But if it's not there, you shouldn't be ever giving your opponents easy goals. I basically did that there. It was done by me. Good defending by me. Stepped in at the right time. Probably should have just passed it. Really nice tackle there. I was pretty confident I'd be able to make it. That was one that I did have to make. Unlucky there. That was very close. That was one of those through balls that I wasn't certain when I played it, but if I'd have made that through ball, it was a guaranteed goal. There's nothing wrong for going for risky through balls on this game if there's a decent chance to come off. It's a lot about like risk reward. If you know a through ball might not work, but if it comes off, you've scored. You should probably go for it on this game. Just trying to stand my ground, be hard to get round. Good defending by me there. If he beats me in that position for a cutback, I'm in danger. Through ball there. I know I'm against Lam as well, who's pretty easy to get round for pace. Probably should have just squared it a bit earlier. I say that, but Lam actually managed to get back there. Normally on this game, unless they press really aggressively, the pass into the wing is on. But if people press aggressively, you can trigger a running behind and kind of just through ball it. Good play by me there, but he's got the press on, so just stupid tackles. At this point of the game, I'm just trying to be a bit smarter. I don't want to do anything stupid. Through ball there. I'm surprised, honestly, that Lam had the pace to get that, but he tracked it quite well. Sometimes the fullbacks track them through balls really well. Sometimes they just freeze and you're in. See there, even though I'm being aggressive with Marquinhos, I'm not being stupid. I'm making it pretty hard for him to get away. Ousmane Dembele at this point, with Rapid and Van Dijk, he's never getting caught. Just trying to look for the square. Beautiful play. Really good counter-attack that. I know at this point Van Dijk's never catching me. He came at a bad angle. At this point I'm just trying not to make it too obvious. Extra pass there. Gordon's way in. On this game, if you go from one wing to the other and you've got inside forwards, the inside forwards will nearly always be in that position. The fullbacks never really pick them up. It's a pretty easy goal if you can counter and go wing, striker or cam to the other winger. It's a very good way of scoring. I see top players use it all the time. And yeah, this was a tough game. I did some dumb mistakes in it. Made it a lot harder on myself than I needed to do. But I did some good corners. I say good corners, they're a bit stupid, aren't they? But they worked. Counter-attacked well, defended well enough across the game. So yeah, there we go. Got the win. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that and picked some stuff up, maybe the corner. As always, I appreciate you guys watching my content. Keep it spicy. I'll see you guys next one. Peace.